Hey there. So I thought I'd do a quick video on my campaign that I'm doing on the side. This is not necessarily a long conquest that I'm sharing, and it's just something that I'm doing to explore all the units. And what I've done is I've actually played and stockpiled a bunch of research points, and I've beelined straight for the tiger tree. So if we have a look here, although I've spent them now, I saved enough points, salvaged whatever the Soviets threw at me and whatever I destroyed. I got by with that and then went straight for the tiger, because in my last playthrough I never got to try these units and demonstrate them, and I'm getting to use them now. So we're doing an assault mission, and what we're going to do is use a scout car just to keep an eye out, troop carrier for looking ahead, our mobile artillery, our Vespa, our Tiger tank, the notorious and terrifying Tiger tank. There is one real Tiger tank left in the world, the Tiger 131 in England in the British Tank Museum, and it is a beast. It's got 130 mils of armor, up to 130 mils of armor, and it is a heavy tank. It's one of Germany's heavy tanks. Moves at a reasonable 38 km per hour. And it sports the 88, or the 88 centimeter flak gun. So in World War II, the 8.8 centimeter flak gun was initially, in the beginning of the war, the Allies were terrified. Well, it had a scary reputation. It could take out. It was initially a flak gun. It was developed before World War II. Outside of embargoes in another country, although I won't necessarily go into all of that now. So it was perfected, you could say, and mass produced before the war kicked off. So the Allies pitched up and ran into a lot of these 8.8s, these flak guns that doubled up as anti-tank weaponry. And although it wasn't intended or designed to be anti-tank, it emerged that way given the high velocity of the round. So the Tiger has got one of these on board, the 8.8 centimeter KwK36, and we are going to use it. We've also got the Panther. So the Panther was a medium tank in Germany's disposal. It was meant to counteract the Soviets' T-34. I haven't talked too much about the T-34. T-34 was mass-produced, very effective for the Russians and the Soviets on the Ostfront, on the Eastern Front between Germany. And I think Germany got a bit of a fright when they ran up against them, because they didn't expect so many of them. I think it was Stalin who said something like, quantity is quality. So they were imperfect, the T-34s, but they made so many that they in essence were perfect for the job and did the job of beating the Germans away. So the Germans came back with the Panther. That was one of the first better tanks that could go up against the Soviets. Anyway, I'm rambling. So that's the lineup. We're just doing this Kirjavala. I'm actually not too sure where this is. But yeah. Oh, and I've got a sound. I've got a mod called Battlefield 2.07. So it overhauls the audio and it overhauls the visuals here and there, but I really like it for the audio. And it's made by I think it's Jin Ryang and Hangamaha. You can find it in the Steam Workshop if you like it. I really like it, and I've been using it for the last 2 days, and I think it'll stay for now until I get tired of it. So, but yeah. All right, let's get going. There it is. Mighty Panzer. And I'm going to ask him to close the hatch, because we have scouting already. So I'm just going to shortcut key everything. Tell these guys to get in there. Medic. Get in. And our commander, our lieutenant. Did I bring spotters? I don't think I did. I must have forgotten them. It's fine. I've got scout car. It should be good. Famous last words. Let's get going. We'll attack point A first. Now, I'm outclassing the Soviets at this stage in the war. There's no ways they have anything that can go against all of this. So it's going to be a little bit OP and entertaining, hopefully. Unless I embarrass myself and lose my Tiger to a bunch of BT-5s in the early war era. The Panther is really fast as well. I think 48 k's an hour when on open road. Let's keep the trucks nearby. Okay, we've got a friend. I didn't bring a supply truck. Oh well. I'm going to tread carefully. Let me just switch off the auto fires. Only return fire. Save ammo. Or at least until I tell them to shoot. This was my officer with his binoculars. You're going to see some new visual effects as well for the explosions and smoke. It's pretty cool. I like it. Some of the sounds are hit and miss. Most of them are hits. But I think it's the tank sound that's the hitting of a tank that is a little bit watered down, a little bit weak, not as impactful. But I enjoy the MG42 and the small arms fire and the new sounds for the artillery and especially the mortars. Let's move the scout car up. We will get action straight ahead from the east. If all goes to plan. So we should be facing their reinforcements head on. Yep, here we go. Oh, what a day to wake up. I wanted to preserve that, that's why I didn't blow it up. And I need to preserve ammo. Well, we'll see. I'm playing on hard difficulty, so the enemy like to spawn loads and loads of infantry. Gobble up ammo. What's that? Maxim. There's my officer. I'll face everyone up. Face my scout car this way. Down. There we go. Okay, officer. Help me out, bro. No. Okay. What they got? Not much. We can pretty much raid. They've probably got anti-tank rounds, AT rounds. I'm not going to stress too much about that. Turn on auto fire. These tanks are heavy, but they're not impervious to... Well, the Tiger is, but the Panther is more sensitive to 45mm. It won't get taken out, but it can get disabled. Comes the... Okay, he didn't last long. Okay, here comes another one. It's the 88. Absolutely smashing it. We're trying to get... Someone's trying to flank us. They're going to send... Oh. Tank coming. Okay, Panther can handle it. It's better. Okay, I'm gonna let that handle that. I just want to see what the Panther... Oh my gosh, he's lost his treads. You gotta get this sorted pretty quickly, dude. Let's try to sort this out. No, you don't. Let's move these back. Priorities. Come on. Shoot the thing that's shooting at you. Sometimes the air... Anyway. Sure, they'll fix it in time. Let's get a scout to guard this. The crew while one of them repairs. Come on, help your friend. Oh gosh. Okay. We have a situation. We've got one of our drivers is down, and we can't get to him because get in the Jeep. Luckily, this will sort it out. Come on. Medic, get in there. What is that? So the mod also changes some of the symbols. Oh, what is that? We'll find out after the battle's over what that was. Shoot first, ask questions later. Okay, get the medic back in the van. What is that? Oh! Heavy one. That's a surprise. Okay, I better... Guess that's what that symbol is. It means heavy tank. What have we got? APCR, that should... heat round, please. The thing must get taken out right now. KV-1 is Soviet heavy tank. It's... Where did it go? Where's my... Okay, tank repaired. Get in. Oh shit. Gonna flank us. Dudes, come on. I wish you could lock the tank into a particular position. So it wouldn't be all over the place. No, you've got to get in, my friend. Watch the blank.
Sanitäter ist unterwegs. Verstanden.
Panzer erwarten Ihre Befehle. Offizier hier.
I'm not sure what happened there, but something exploded. Just want to see what happened to that KV. Oh, it's still there, alright. Come on, come on, come on. It's still there. Okay. Wait, we've got something else happening here. Something's coming from the northwest. Here, engine. I doubt the enemy is trying to flank me from behind. The air, I haven't really seen it. Okay, I think it was my Vespa that was making noise. Let's sort this KV-1 out. Come on. Thank you. Oh, there we go. That's what I want. Let's get AP round in there. I want to hit D. Okay, we disabled the tank. That's great. Let's move in. Intact. Intact. Please don't destroy the tank. So if my memory serves me correctly, the APCR round the tank just shot is a high velocity capped armor piercing round. It's not explosive. It's there to get into the tank and dislodge individuals, components. So you can think of it as a tank sniper rifle. It's not going to blow the tank up. That's what the explosives are for. So you use it if you want to disable the tank. And I recall the CR. So C in tank language, when it comes to tank shells, usually means capped, which helps consolidate the armor-piercing pellet into the armor itself, particularly curved armor, to consolidate the force and the power, the kinetic power, into the tank surface and drill into the surface of the tank. That's what the C usually means. And the R, I'm not sure what the R was, but I think that's what I took that tank out with. I think it implies a high velocity. Let's go have a look. Oh, oh. I'm paying attention. And he's up. Just doing a quick scan. We can pretty much go for that point next. Okay. Let the officer capture point A. Keep him down. So I'm just sweeping the area. That's why I keep rotating. Scout car is great for checking up to 200 meters for other vehicles. And I don't have my spotters with me, so it's filling in the gaps. Normally I'd keep my spotters on the edge of my mobile unit of armor and infantry. I'm just capturing this point and then we'll go north. Uh-oh. Turn. Somebody shot. Took their shot. Let's see if the officer can see what that was. I think that was a field gun. Let's just have a look, and then they might have a spotter in the bush. Ah, there's a field gun. That is a 76mm, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, 76. Thank you. That's the 88 in action. It's got long range. 200, I think 210 meters. Let's just check. Yeah, that won't outrange it. 190, 200, goes over 200. I think it's 210, but I'm not going to strenuously try to find what that limit is using trees as an approximation. But yeah, I took that 76 1903 out all the way from down here. The 1903 I think goes to 170, so I immediately outrange it. Okay, we got the goods. Let's get going. I get the officer up front. Please turn your turret. How that turret droops. Oh, it's probably aiming down. I know it's got a couple of degrees down. Sometimes looks like it's broken. I often wonder, oh my, the turret isn't finished. Yeah, they're really dropping smoke. Oh, right here. Get back. Can't lose him. Let's get a scout. Scout car. Probably not. No. Anti-tank rounds will cut through that little scout car, the 222. I need to get him onto some high ground. He's the only one with a high view cone as well. Well, next to the scout car, that is. Let's see what's going on. A lot of bad things are happening at point B. A lot of bad things. Let's see, a field gun. I just need to lock this in. Quad Maxim, which is nothing. Awesome. Have a look if they've hidden anything in the bushes. Not to. What is that? Oh, just a blob. Okay. That's the joys of playing on the harder difficulty. You need to be careful that there isn't a 88 sitting in the bush. Because that to the side of a tank can take out the crew. It's always a problem. Okay, I'm going to move everyone in. And I'm moving. One of the things this mod also comes with is it comes with the gore mod. Now, I've had the gore mod before. I just manually dial it down so that it's not so over the top. It can be a bit distracting when there's pieces all over the place, and it also slows down your performance. So I used it, but I turned it down by like 75%. I think blood is fine, but the limbs and all those sorts of bits can be excessive. But this mod rolls it all back, so I actually have to make the changes one more time. Oh, I left everyone behind. Sorry, guys. That award-winning AI again. Oh, no. I've just got to be careful that my Vespa doesn't drive over my truck. Sorry. Get the truck back. It was a bit silly of me to bring it to the front line so soon. Go capture the point quick. Let me move the tank in. I think this is in the bag. I'm really interested in the KV1. KV1s are great. So, if you would like a popular pop culture reference for the Tiger tank, I highly recommend the movie The Saving Private Ryan, the grand finale. Spoiler alert. You'll find yourself a visceral introduction to the Tiger tank and the sheer terror it instilled in its foes. They did an excellent job of illustrating its size and what an absolute steel monster it is with the sound effects. It's a really good introduction to the Tiger tank. Now at this point it's nearly captured, and then I'm going to do a quick salvage. Come on. I'm not gonna go and collect everything. I've got so much equipment and so many reserves. I don't really need the... Okay, we're definitely gonna go get the 76mm. KV1. This is the KV1. This was not quite the Soviet equivalent of a Tiger tank, but it's definitely heavy. Let's have a look at the armor. It's 100 to 90. Alright, the mission is done. So I'm gonna disappear quick and go salvage everything. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I've salvaged quite a few things, a lot of BTs, and I got the KV1, the Soviet Beast. It's got, I think, 80 to 100 mils of armor, so it's quite a tough tank to crack open. And we got the, what did we get? We got the 76mm 1903, a very good anti-tank gun, but ooh, something's on its way. Oh, there goes the Tiger, just chilling. Knocking down the trees nonchalantly. Oh, there he goes. Yeah. The Tiger performed pretty well. I was quite happy with it. The Panther also did pretty well, although the air failed to prioritize the right targets, particularly those that were shooting at them. Fun fact about the Tiger, and this goes for a lot of World War II heavy tanks. It could take up to 30 minutes to an hour to start because they didn't have electric starters. The crew would often... Let me just exit this. I think maybe the Tiger's got it. Though you cannot necessarily see... yeah, I think that might be it. There's a crank at the back that you have to put a ratchet in. Inside is a gyro, and you've got to build up enough momentum with the wheels inside become self-sustainable, and then you spark the engine to start it. And that process, if the weather's good, can take 15 to 20 minutes. If the weather's bad and times are tough, it can take much longer. Tigers were very unreliable. I suppose many heavy tanks were very unreliable, but especially the German variety. They were often very complex, but when they got going, they were absolutely devastating. However, yeah, reliability was a major problem. In the Soviets' case, reliability was also a problem, but they had so many of them that didn't really matter, whereas the Germans only had a handful, relatively speaking, only like 1,000 of these, and even fewer of the higher tier ones. So they built great machinery, but they were often very fragile, prone to breaking down, and not numerous, whereas the Soviets built loads of everything. But it was communist Russia, and they could mobilize the entire country behind a single effort. I suppose the USA did that as well, but without the dictatorship. Alright, so I'm going to wrap this up, and we're going to have a look at the final outcome. Alright, we took one loss. This was probably when the infantry jumped out the vehicle under fire, and one of them probably got taken out. We did rescue the driver when he was repairing the Panther, so we know it wasn't that guy. Let's go have a look at the best performing units. I didn't even use the Vespa, which is, I think, a first. Alright, here's the performance. Panther actually did the bulk of the work. I think the Panther has got more machine guns on it, but it was also probably in a more opportune position. There was, remember, on the right flank where the Panther was positioned, it was in the path of all the reinforcements, so it was likely to get more kills, whereas the Tiger was on the left flank, and at most it was mostly machinery coming from the second point. But two tanks and the 222, the Recon SDK 222, they all did very well, and we took one infantry loss. I mean, there was a KV1 on the field, so, and all we lost was one soldier and no vehicles. It was pretty good going. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I won't necessarily do another mission from this conquest and record it, but I thought this would be of interest to check out the mods and the Tiger. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again soon. Cheers.